I can't believe I'm talking about him because honestly, I'm not a Bo Nix guy. Like just know that straight off the bat, I'm not a huge Bo Nix fan. I watched a lot of Bo Nix at Auburn. SEC games were always televised. He played Penn State 2 years in a row, so saw a lot of Bo Nix, and honestly was pretty surprised to see this guy who struggled there down in the SEC to go to Oregon and combine for 51 total touchdowns this past year. Like, that was really awesome. And I think this Sean Payton scheme fits him. Like realistically, I think it does fit Bo Nix. Like, he's kind of the, drop back, pass and timing, short yardage, close to the line of scrimmage. Don't make any big mistakes. Doesn't have the best down the field cannon on him, I don't think, compared to some of these other guys coming into the league. However, if you need a guy who can just find the read, can keep moving the chains, that's kind of Bo Nix, guys. And what did this system do for Russell Wilson last year? Well, it increases accuracy by 6 percentage points prior, instead of the year prior when he was with Nathaniel Hackett. 16 to 26 touchdowns, limited his interceptions by 3. Quarterback 16 on a points per game basis last year for Russ, 17.7 points per game. That's okay. It's not league winning or anything like that, but still better than guys like T-Law, Tua, Stafford. So compared to his quarterback 21 points per game in 2022, it was a pretty good improvement for Russell Wilson, honestly. And Bo Nix has a couple guys out there that can catch some balls for him. Courtland Sutton, I've always been a big Courtland Sutton guy. Haven't drafted him a lot in fantasy the last couple of years just because I haven't seen the pure upside from him, but still a really good go up and get it type guy. And look, man, Troy Franklin is joining this team as well, and we cannot discount Troy Franklin, people. Look, I know he fell longer and further in the draft than I thought he was going to. I don't think any of us projected him to be a day 3 pick. However, the Broncos, they went and got him, man, and this is a receiver who nearly put up 1,400 yards with Bo Nix last year. These guys have fucking chemistry together, man. And Bo also has a little bit of rushing upside, too. 20 touchdowns on the ground at Oregon over the last 2 years, over 700 rushing yards as well. So something to keep in mind, man. I'm not saying Bo Nix is going to be a league winner, but when you're looking at the quarterbacks around him right now, he's all the way down at quarterback 31, down 200 plus ADP. Let's look at the other QBs in that range. Quarterback 27, Drake May. I don't know if Drake May has as good of weapons as Bo Nix does. I don't know if he's in as good of a scheme as Bo Nix right off the bat. I also don't know if Drake May is going to start the whole fucking year either. Jacoby Brissett's kind of a fucking dog, let's be honest. All Drake May has to do is beat out Jared Stidham. And don't get me wrong, Jared Stidham's got a little Studham in him. But, I think it's Bo Nix's job from the get-go. They went up and got him. And then other quarterbacks in this range, Justin Fields, QB 26 when he's not even the starter. Russell Wilson, quarterback 32. I don't want to have to spend, especially in best ball and underdog. I don't want to have to spend two picks on a quarterback, man. No, thank you. Steelers quarterbacks are just overpriced and just not valuable right now, honestly. Gardner Minshew, quarterback 33. I'm all right with Gardner. I think he'll be the starter, but Aiden O'Connell could overtake him at some point. Daniel Jones, quarterback 30. I like Danny Dimes, I think, more than most people, from a longer-term perspective. Maybe not in New York. I think he's a decent quarterback, but he's not fully healthy. We don't know if he's going to be ready by week 100%. So, yeah, it's just tough. I think he's a good target in super flex redrafts as well, Bo Nix. If you can get an Allen or Mahomes and then you just want to punt the position for a while, grab a guy like Nix, grab a guy like Gardner then and kind of just ride those guys as your quarterback too. I'm all right with that. I think Bo Nix, guys, I think he has a little bit of upside. Let me know in the chat if you're riding along with me what your guys' thoughts are on Bo Nix. Again, I don't love the prospect, but I don't hate the situation. And I don't hate the price at all. Quarterback 31. Scott Fishbowl, I'll probably be taking some shots. I'm going to be down there in DC for the Scott Fishbowl live draft in a couple of months. And listen, I don't know how the drinks are going to be slinging, what's going to be happening in those later rounds, but I might be fucking taking a shot at Bo Nix. Hell, if his ADP stays around quarterback 30, he's the cheapest of the rookies. Yeah, sign me up, man. Sign me up.